teach you the basic mechanics you need to know. So let's get into it. Now the first thing is tarping. There are lots of different tarps, but most commonly and main one you're going to use is this one, where you build a floor above and below you and 2 walls on either side. Now let's look at some other tarps you can do. For example, the diagonal tarp, of course, where you still place 2 walls and 2 floors, but just in a different direction. The next tarp you can do is a cheap tarp, where you basically put a floor below you, a wall in front of you, and a stair behind you on top of your head. Now the fourth and final tarp in this video is probably the hardest one to do, and this is the ramping up tarp. To do this you need to place a ramp below you, a ramp above you, and walls on either side, and you will use this tarp when the zone is pulling up a hill or you have to elevate and get to a different layer. Now the next mechanic to learn is just boxing up. You're gonna use this all the time when somebody is jumping you, trying to fight you, if you get sprayed, if you have rotated in and you just make it to the new zone. You need to be able to box up and you need to be able to do it quickly. Now building on from that, the next thing you need to learn is reboxing. This is where you edit out of your box and build more space. You just have to flip your cone as if someone was smacking your wall. The next thing to learn is a thwifo cone. This is used to block your back while ramping up. To do this, start ramping up, turn to the side, place walls around you and behind you, and place a cone on top of it. The next thing you want to learn is double edit. It's very simple, you just edit the floor and the cone. You can do this when you're ramping up, or you can also do it when you're having high ground above a player. You can place the cone and the floor and edit through them and get an easy shot onto them. The next thing to learn is triple edits. This is a little bit harder. All you're gonna do is add a wall behind the floor and the cone. So when you're ramping up, place the floor, place the cone, edit through them both, place a wall and edit through that as well. The next thing to learn is high walls. This is very simple. All you're doing is looking up with your crosshair and placing walls a bit higher than you normally can. The reason you need to learn this is to bind it with other mechanics. The next thing to learn is side jumps. This is where you're ramping up, place a cone or a floor above you, and then you jump out to the side, and as you do that, place a floor and a stair below you. This is a basic side jump. We also need to learn protected side jumps. So this is the best way to do a protected side jump. You're gonna jump out to the side, do some high walls, place a ramp to land on, and place a ramp above your head. Now the next thing to learn is 90s. This is very useful for elevating or getting high ground above the other players. Ramp up, then turn to the side, place walls around you, place a floor below you and then another ramp, and then repeat this process. Now you can move on from that and learn sprint 90s. Place a ramp, sprint up the side of it, and then once you reach the top, place a floor below you, turn to the side, place a ramp and repeat this process. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this has helped you out in any way, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends that are interested in competitive Fortnite.